I guess how dare them. This is a local channel that's just had this on here in Roanoke. They all know it. The media all knows that they have about my kidnapping and who I am. Margaret Ann Windsor. My father's Edward VIII, who never abdicated. He was forced out by character assassination. Married to my mom, Claudia Ruth O'Keefe Windsor, who was Queen of England. They took him down and replaced him with George VI. I'm talking about the global government, the Illuminati that I've been telling about, that controls your press. And the United Nations is a front for them. In New York City, Rockefeller headquarters is up there. So they kidnapped me. They took down my father. They brought me over here at age 2 in 1941, and the ransom was paid on and on again in not just money that was funneled through to the Shriners later on, into different ways of getting it in, with bringing Germans, forcing them, or part of them came over to help save me. NASA and Huntsville, they took me to Moulton on Pig Farm, Staff Farm. Dirt, filth, the things that went on, the cruelty are unreal. So I'm not going to put anything else on this video. It infuriates me to hear what they say knowingly. They're accusing the Saudi king and the Saudi prince. Well, I'm living, if you call this living, here in Roanoke, and have lived on the Appalachian Trail. They were told not to help me. They sure hurt me. And they're up here angry, not just the press out of D.C. and the United States who went after Trump. Oh, go get the Saudi king and the Saudi prince, because they helped in the killing of this journalist from the Washington Post. You know, there's a story about the Washington Post, their involvement in my kidnapping and everything that goes way back. My being up there in 1982, the spring, handing over documents to her, because Philip Graham, her husband, said on, I don't know if it's said it was the intelligence um, committee, your satellites, your intelligence and communication satellites. And he committed suicide. Well, I've told about this so many times, but anyway, if this sounds garbled, excuse me. It's free. You don't have to watch it. Somebody come in calling me names. Well, I've done it like a diary. But how dare can you hope and pray somebody for me there, that this is a prelude to telling about me? Because right here I hear the guy's voice. He's local, angry at how dare the Saudis or someone kill a journalist, when the journalists here in this country have all deleted, suppressed, lied, by omission. And he goes way up. It was okay for John F. Kennedy to be into my kidnapping, who became president. It was okay for Roosevelt, your president, to send the Kennedys over as ambassador, you might as well say, because JFK and his brother flew in there till I think Joe died in a plane crash. I don't know. But anyway, they were sent there to take down my father, and when I was born, they kidnapped me. I was another obstacle when I was born, because the papers my father had signed and they were legal. He never meant to leave. So you don't address any of that. You don't address the fact that you tortured my son the day he was born because of who he is. He's heir to the British Crown after me, and then Scott, second in line. You and your representatives created this whole mess, and you've continued it. You invaded my country, made us fight against ourselves and our best interests. And that's the reason you've got the illegals coming across Mexico trying to get in here. You created the scene and the scenario that caused this to happen. They've been, you know, they've invaded the United Kingdom, Australia, Turkey, all points in between, because you made us, the Brits, fight against ourselves. and you took over. It's weird. I'll stop here. You're infuriated as long as you can blame it on somebody else. It's when, right in your face, you have to bring a camera and hopefully tell the truth about the torture and pain. When I say torture, it's been ongoing. And I hope to God that it's graphic, that it's shown. And you've never stopped and you never have any intent. How dare you go over to Saudi Arabia and you care about what? That you can point a finger at somebody else because a member of the press from that worked for the Washington Post. I don't like it that he got killed. I don't like what you've done to me. And you can point a finger at the Saudis after the ongoing hell you've created. How dare you?